Nintendo Switch 2 consoles are already being banned, and the reason? A tiny flash cartridge called the MIG Switch. Here's what you need to know. The MIG Switch is a flash cartridge that lets you load Nintendo Switch game backups, legal or not, using a micro SD card. It doesn't require any hardware mods or firmware hacking. Originally, it did not work on the Switch 2, but a recent firmware update enabled compatibility. Nintendo's firmware checks every cartridge's unique ID. When your Switch 2 connects to the internet, it uploads the data. If anything looks off, like a reused ID or unauthorized ROMs, it triggers red flags. It would actually seem like Nintendo actually built Switch 2's backwards compatibility with piracy detection in mind, anticipating devices like the MIG Switch. Players are now seeing full console bans, not just account suspensions. The most common error code 21244508. The use of online services on this console is currently restricted by Nintendo. One user said, "I only use legally dumped games, I don't support piracy, and I still got banned." This tells us that Nintendo doesn't care about your intent, it cares about what the system sees. Nintendo already has taken legal action against flash cart sellers, and their updated terms of service now give them the power to suspend online services or even brick consoles if unauthorized software or hardware is detected. Kotaku confirms, just running a flash cart once, even briefly, can get your system banned permanently. Here's the reality. Legal backups, still risky. Even if you dump your own cartridges, the system can't tell the difference. Pirated ROMs, high risk. These are often flagged quickly. Offline only use, lower risk, but only if you never go online with that system again. The moment it connects, it uploads everything. It's important to understand that using any unofficial flash cart on the Switch 2 can result in a permanent ban. Even systems used briefly may be flagged by Nintendo's detection systems. That said, the number of people actually using devices like the MIG Switch is very small. So if you're a typical player buying and playing games from official sources, you likely have nothing to worry about. The safest approach is still to avoid unlicensed hardware entirely. Nintendo has made their stance clear, and it's strict. Would you risk a console ban just to access your backup games, or wait for safer tools potentially in the future? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.